Hello guys, Saiga modernization. Saiga version 030 caliber 5.45, the one with the longer barrel, that's a civilian version of AK-74M. I just got a brand new one, just took it out of the box. I'm going to take off regular parts and install new ones instead of them. I'll replace the buttstock, the handguard, the dust cover, install various accessories, red dot, laser designator, flashlight. During the whole process I will tell you about possible options and will weight the rifle. My name is Anastasia. It is Halloween now and I try to think of the most spooky character ever. No one can be impressed by zombies anymore, and I understood that the most spooky character ever is the Russian. So I've got kokoshnik. Kokoshnik is a Russian traditional women headdress. I've got Kalashnikov. Russian bear is standing outside the door and controlling the security. Everything ready? Let's go. And the first thing I'm going to do is to weigh the rifle. Note, there is no accessories case here. It is left in the box. I will not need the box anymore. The weight of this Saiga in regular setup without accessories case is 3 kilos 360 grams. The first thing I'm going to do is to perform an incomplete disassembly of the rifle. The first thing I will replace is the handguard. The handguard is a base for everything else. And we have various options of handguards for this rifle, different lengths, shorter versions, middle versions and longest versions. So shorter versions, the same length as the regular handguard, are B10M, B10U, B10L. Then come B30, B30U and Sport 1 kit. Even longer Sport 4 kit and the longest option Leader kit, the new product. I'm going to install the Leader kit now, and I've already made videos about all of those products. I will try to put as much links to previous videos about these products to description as I can. So, why do we replace the handguard? Firstly, we want a base for our aiming devices, a base that will hold 0. Our handguards hold 0 very well because they are installed very tightly. They are hammered into the rifle. They also serve as a radiator to the barrel, so they improve the cooling of the barrel and it actually extends the life of the rifle. We showed that in our video how not to destroy an AK. I will also leave a link in the description. And we should not forget about aesthetics and ergonomics. They look awesome and it is very comfortable to hold them. So I'm going to install the Leader kit. I took off regular parts, now I will start modernization. I'll start with Leader kit. I did a very detailed overview of it, I will leave a link. And I have a new product to announce, B2 Leader rail. That's an additional Picatinny rail which can be installed directly on basis rail, and its feature is that it is especially comfortable together with leader kit in the front lower part, near the leader hook, to install additional equipment there, for example, flashlight or a combined device. So you can use B2M rail there as well, but B2 leader is more comfortable. And if you have a question, why are you using a desert color of this rail and you are making all the setup in black? Okay, this one is from the first batch and we made it in desert color. Black rails will come out soon as well. So I start with the handguard. I got a question what to do if the oval does not rotate. That means that it is screwed too much. So there is an oval and a cap, and an oval is screwed into the cap, and if it is screwed on the full length, there is no space for rotation. In this case, you should loosen it a little bit, so there will be at least 2 millimeters of free rotation space, and in this case everything will work perfectly. Next, I want to create mounting positions for additional equipment on the leader kit. I'm going to install pierced 4 combined device, that is a laser, invisible and infrared ranges. And I'm going to install Clash 2 flashlight, that is a flashlight, invisible and infrared ranges. And I'm going to operate them with one switch KVD3/2P. For that, I will install B2U Picatinny rail on the top for pierced and a new product B2 leader Picatinny rail. Let's look closer. In the upper top position I install B2U rail. It is perfect for this place. After the release of leader kit I got a lot of questions about how to install additional equipment, for example, flashlights in the bottom front position, near the leader hook. I will show now. So if we speak about products that were released earlier, B2M rail, the smallest, fits here like this. The next in length, B2L, is too big for this place, it can't be installed here, but you can still install a flashlight on B2M. And for this exact place, we designed a new rail, B2 leader. It is installed like this. If you do not have enough power of finger to put it in its exact position, sometimes it might be tight because all the rifles have slightly different sizes. You can hammer it a little bit. Check that it fits the basis rail. And a little more. Now it fits perfectly. I can screw in the oval mount. Done? I will install electronics in the end of the video. The next step is buttstock, and there are 2 possible options, PT1 and PT3. Each of them has their features and advantages. For example, PT1 has more adjustments and PT3 has an ability of zero wobble, so zero wobble function. The choice is up to the user. If you wonder how leader kit looks with PT3, it looks like this, but I won't do it today. The owner of the rifle wants PT1 buttstock. Note that PT1 buttstock has two sling mounts in the kit, 1-point sling mount and circle sling mount, and we expect the user to make a choice which one he likes more, and you may screw out the second one. I will screw out this one. Buttstock is installed. It can be folded with fixation. Everything works correctly. Next step, dust cover. Dust cover forms a Picatinny rail for installation of additional equipment, for example, red dot. Zenitco made our own red dot. The name of the device is Vzor. It is being tested right now. As soon as we finish the tests, I will make a review. Await for it closer to New Year. And now I will install B33 dust cover. B33 dust cover holds 0 after multiple opening and closing of the dust cover. Next step, pistol grip. There are also two options, either RK9 or RK3. Which one to choose, that's up to you. The owner of the rifle wants RK9. From non-electronic stuff, I need to install a sling mount, charging handle and a muzzle device. They've been there since the beginning of the video. Some of you may notice them. That is a new product, Shadow shot stabilizer. I will tell about them. But first thing to do, to install a sling mount. I will install it in the place of connection of Handguard and B33 dust cover. I will exchange the screw to a longer one and tighten it. Done. Sling mount is installed. This is A2L sling mount. Next point, charging handle. And it is more comfortable to do it when the bolt carrier is taken off from the rifle. I installed RP1 charging handle. The compatibility of charging handle depends on the shape of the regular charging handle. They differ. For example, the shape of the regular charging handle of rifles based on AKM are different, and RP1 won't fit there. It will fall off. That's why RP5 was designed for them. I did a video about it. One more thing I want to point out is the recoil mechanism. The kit of B33 dust cover includes guides for the recoil mechanism. So you take the regular one, you disassemble it, you take the regular spring and you install the regular spring on our guides. It's much more comfortable to do that with vise. I did that on this channel, so watch video about B33 for example. I won't show it this time, I already did it. Next step, muzzle device. Shadow muzzle devices. In Russian, тень. Shadow 1, Shadow 2, Shadow 3. Shadow devices are not considered as suppressors on the territory of Russian Federation, and they will be available soon in Russia. Closer to the start of sales, I will make a big review. Currently, they are not available for export, so if you ever considered moving to Russia, that might be a solid argument for it. We can have these beauties here without a little bit of crime. The interesting thing about the device is that the kit includes the device and an adapter. There will be different adapters for different rifles, so adapters can also be bought separately, so you may use one device and different adapters on different rifles. This one is 24 by 1.5 and it has very interesting design. I will tell about it later, so it must be adjusted for the rifle. I won't show it right now. I will show it in future videos. So we will consider that this exact adapter is already adjusted. And I'm going to show you how different shadow devices look at this rifle. We'll start with the biggest one, Shadow 3. Maximum badass level. Next, medium one. Shadow 2, and finally the smallest one, Shadow 1. I will leave Shadow 1 on the rifle. Next step, electronics. In top front position, I will install Pierced 4 combined device. That's a dual laser in visible and infrared ranges. In the same position, an electronic block can be installed. Pierced leader, that's an illumination complex which can be integrated inside of the rail. As soon as we finish works on it, I will tell more. Next, on the bottom, Клещ 2 flashlight. That's a dual flashlight in visible and infrared ranges. This combo, Клещ 2 Pierced 4, covers the whole spectrum: infrared laser, infrared flashlight, visible laser, visible flashlight, and both devices can be controlled by one tactical switch KV D3/2P. On the dust cover, I install Vzor red dot. It has a QD mount, easily mounted. Click, done. Next, KVD3/2P. I install it on the top basis rail directly, and I do cable management by FP3 wire holders. That's a creative process, so let's look closer. I fixed the wires, and as soon as I install pierced leader here, there will be no wires at all. Before weighting the rifle once again, I would like to point out that that is the maximum possible setup. I replaced everything I could. So the choice of products you install on your rifle depends on goals you set for yourself. For example, I could install DTK1 or DTK2 muzzle brake instead of shadow device. That would be lighter, but not so comfortable for ears. So the choice depends on your goals. And now I have the maximum Saiga setup. It weighs 4 kilos 734 grams. I replaced the buttstock. Now it has a lot of adjustments. It's telescopic. I installed a pistol grip. It's very ergonomic. Dust cover. It has a Picatinny rail on top, which holds 0 really well. I have a red dot charging handle, very ergonomic, leader kit, which has comfortable grip, and it's a reliable mounting position for various devices, laser, light combo, and shadow device. Is that a fair comparison? Actually, no, because we've got a lot of possibilities that were not possible on original setup. For example, both setups have a buttstock, but for example, now we have shadow device, we have light, we have laser, we have red dot, so they give more possibilities. So I suggest to make it more fair to weight red dot, laser, flashlight and shadow separately. Let's do it. Weight of those products separately is 964 grams. That means that the weight of the rifle with rails installed is 3 kilos 770 grams. That is 410 grams more than the original weight. But so many new possibilities. Now that is a much more fair comparison. Saiga modernization is now completed. Products that I demonstrated today can be ordered either on en.zenitco.ru or in partner stores. See the list of official partners on en.zenitco.ru in Partners section. If you have any questions left, write them in comment section, follow our channel, press the like button if you like the video, and surely have a good Halloween. See you in next videos. Goodbye.